This is the iAfrican Bytes podcast, first broadcast on 23 January 2017. My name is Tefo Mohapi, and I caught up with Marcello Schermer, who is the regional manager for Africa at Seedstars, to get an update on what we can expect at their Seedstars Summit 2017, and also what Seedstars has in store for Africa in 2017, since they've done so much work across the continent. Seedstars Summit 2017 kicks off on 6 April 2017, and will see over 70 startups from the fast-growing startup hubs around the world compete for an equity investment of a whopping $1 million. Let's get straight to it, Marcello. The first question I have for you is, for those who don't know what Seedstars Summit is all about and those who haven't attended, what can people expect at Seedstars Summit?
The Seedstars Summit is the biggest gathering for startups and entrepreneurs and investors in emerging markets. We're bringing together companies from about 70 countries, as well as investors, corporates, governments, ecosystem players from all of these places from around the world. So it's really about shining the spotlight on startups from emerging markets and doing business in emerging markets. And we really want it to be the place where people can go to learn more about what's happening across the world and learn more about what's happening in different parts of the world regarding startups and emerging markets. So for investors, it's a great opportunity to meet companies from around the world. For startups, it's a great way to build a network around the world to expand. And for corporates and governments, it's a great way to learn what other corporates and governments are doing to tap into this entrepreneurial ecosystem and foster and improve the local and regional ecosystem for startups and entrepreneurs. So I think for everybody who's interested in startups and entrepreneurs in emerging markets and what's going on and what trends are coming out of parts of the world that are not Silicon Valley and Berlin, it's really the right place to go and a really cool thing to be part of.
That sounds great. Also, from an African perspective, which African startups, seeing that you guys had competitions around the continent, if any, are going to be pitching at Seedstars Summit?
In terms of African startups, we'll have about 18 startups from across the continent pitch at the Seedstars Summit. The companies are basically the winners from our local events in 2016. So our teams traveled to about 18 countries and held competitions on the ground, and every competition had a local winner. And every single one of these local winners, we then bring to Switzerland, and they get the opportunity to pitch at the event. It's not just the pitching though that they come for. For startups, the event goes for a total of 5 days. They have 2 days of mentorship and networking with other startups and mentors from around the world. So we put them into groups that are specific to their industry and what they're working on. And we help them learn from other people from around the world, but also learn from experts from around the world. Then the third day is an investor day. So they get matched up with investors from around the world, and they'll have one-on-one meetings with investors that are interested in their business. The fourth day then is the big summit, where essentially the big prize is awarded, where we then invest into the startups, and we also have other prizes that they can compete for. And then the fifth day is really a networking day where people just go have a good time and really build this global family of entrepreneurs so that they can then stay in touch going forward and use this network to learn and grow and become a company that's based in one place but might expand to all around the world based on that network.
Sounds like a really good opportunity for them. And just to end off and not to hold you for too long, what can we expect from you guys at Seedstars in Africa for 2017?
So for 2017, we have really good plans specifically for Africa. So on the competition side of things, we're planning to expand to almost 22, maybe 24 countries across the continent, basically expanding our footprint more and give more and more entrepreneurs access to opportunities to pitch and present their startup on a global stage. But then we also want to continue what we started last year, where we actually build more long-term programs in specific countries as well. So we're looking to expand our academy program, which is a 6-month entrepreneurship development program where entrepreneurs can come in and come out with a business 6 months after. We're planning to expand our network of seed spaces, where we're building co-working spaces across the continent. We're also going to ramp up more of the investing and growth program side of Seedstars as well, where we are looking to do more and more in Africa and more countries going forward. So I think 2017 is going to be a really exciting year for us, and we're going to launch a lot of new things in a lot of new countries. So definitely stay tuned for new announcements on that front as well.